Tower conquering mega heat. Oh, hey gentlemen, we're back in the shipping container today. We've just got a few little jobs to sort out. So I've got a lot of condensation in here, and I've been getting some excellent tips off you guys on how to sort that out. One thing that's not going to help is additional water getting into the shipping container, and whilst my containers were pretty good from the looks of things, they did have a bit of forklift damage, you know, dents and things. The overall, you know, water tightness of the containers was very good. The seals on the doors was excellent. However, I've put a wood burning stove in, and the rain's hitting the side of the stovepipe and coming down into the stove. And also I cut a door. I tried to make it as neat as possible, but actually you know, the little bit of silicone and expanding foam that I put between the two containers, who would have thought it isn't watertight? I always intended to do something there, but I suppose I was wondering whether or not I would put a roof over the whole container anyway, so I never actually did anything. But today's the day. We're going to sort those. We're going to sort those little problems out. So I've got a load of tech screws that I've procured from somewhere. These are just self drilling, self tappers that come with little gasket washers. So there's rubber on the back of that washer. And they're going to anchor. They're going to anchor the stovepipe flashing round onto the top of the container. These are, you know, apparently okay for corrugated roofs. So we'll have to. This is very ductile aluminium that goes around the outside. So we just bend it to the corrugations, and then I've got a tube of Sika to EBT Plus. It's my favourite my favourite sealant, the polyurethane adhesive slash sealant. Excellent stuff. Well done, Mr. Sika. I do love your sealant, and half a roll of butty band. Self-adhesive roof flashing. Yeah, so we'll run a strip of this down the middle between the two containers, and this stuff, this is going to stick the flashing down, and then we'll put those self drillers through the flashing into the roof of the container, which will be a little bit ugly. I'm a little bit upset about that because I'm going to end up with the tails of those screws showing around the chimney, but I'm sure we can do something. We can think of something there. Obviously we don't have anything wood there, not too close to the stovepipe. Yeah, butty band and Sika Flex. I'm pretty sure I could raise the Titanic with this stuff, you know. Pretty incredible stuff. As far as bodgery goes, there's not much you can't do with a roll of butty band and some Sika Flex. Let's get on the roof and see what we can do, eh? It is. I'll just add, it's a miracle day as far as the Lincolnshire winter goes. we've got clear skies, the sun's out, there's no wind, and you know, the temperatures are well above freezing. So it's probably the nicest day I'm going to get for the next 3 months to do this. Yeah. Okay, so first thing we're going to do before I even go on the roof, I just forgot about this, is trim our flashing to size. So we've got a range of dimensions on the neck of this bit of silicone, and they very kindly mark them up. Yeah, so we've got a 5-inch pipe, so we're going to go 4 3/4 to 5 1/4. It's got a little arrow there that suggests that we've got a cut along the line above the dimensions. So that's what we'll do. Hopefully we'll get through this with a pair of scissors, I suppose. Keep your eyes on the prize though. There we go. So it's been raining now for 1,000 days or more. Yeah, it's pretty wet at the minute. And the sweat's still there on the inside ceiling of the storage container, but is that you, John Wayne? We're completely dry up here in the gap, in the you know the joint between the two containers, so that's good. The butty band has done its job nicely, as I think we all knew it would. Yeah, that stuff's pretty remarkable. And the chimney, we've obviously got those unsightly bolts poking through, but again we're dry there. Those are the old watermarks. I hope so. Yeah, no, there. Gee, it is warm. So yeah, obviously we're dry down here. Shame it's gone rusty. I do have some paint on order. Stick some more paint in this, then I'm going to try and sell it so I can make another one. What else have we got to report in this place? We've got the TCME R&D design department. There's some technical drawings going on there for the gearbox for the crane. I really, this is the whole reason I'm in here in the first place, to be honest, because sort of need somewhere out of the way to to come and draw and think about how to do that gearbox. Chainsaw Corner has become eBay Corner for a little while, just until I get all this stuff shifted. These chainsaws aren't going to be a part of Chainsaw Corner. These are just you know, crappy Chinese chainsaws that I've accumulated, that I've stuck them all on eBay, and you know, all my Mariner 40 parts, Yamaha 40, I don't know what they're called in different parts of the world, but it's a Yamaha. Best engine on the planet, best outboard anyway. They're 40 horse, 2-cylinder, yeah, best 2-stroke out. I think some of the new 4-strokes are pretty good, to be honest, but still you can't beat a Mariner 40 for portability. You know, if you've got to take your engine off the boat, these are about the best engines ever going, you know. Just ridiculous reliability for a 2-stroke that lives in the sea. Either way, I'm going to keep the power head, the engine, if you like. Just sell the rest of my bits, 3 gearboxes there, a load of props and some other bits. So I can really do with a space, and at the same time a bit of capital. I think all the outboards, if I flog them and what, you know, get rid of these chainsaws. Not get rid of these chainsaws. These chainsaws are going to go in chainsaw corner. Power heads over there. I'll strip the rest of the leg off that and sell that, but keep the engine itself. Then what else is happening in here? I see those the other day. These are 50cc roller skates that I started making. With they're basically mini motos that you can strap one mini motor onto each foot. Never finished them. Should probably do that one day. I'm kind of a bit nervous about the inevitable torsion fracture that's going to come as a result of it. Yeah. Then what? They've got a van that I have to sell, a Mercedes Vito, the early one, which is a bit of a shame because it's a really nice. We got a Mark II Vito now that I bought for the missus, and I much prefer the Mark 1, the front wheel drive one. It's so much lighter, it just drives like a car. The Mark II drives more like a transit van, you know. Like, it's a nice motor, but yeah, it's just bigger, so I kind of need it. But, so all in all, I reckon I'll get a few quid for the chainsaws and outboard, but the chainsaws won't make much money because they're shit. But these outboard bits should bring a few £100 in. And then my mate Paul, like one day he just turned up at my work, said, "All right, James, do you want a supercharger?" I was like, "Yeah, right, mate." He just, you know, gave me a supercharger. I've got no idea what it's off. He didn't want it, but got one of those things, like, you know, I hold on to it forever, but I'm never going to use it. I've lost Paul's number. Paul, if you're watching this, then and you want your supercharger back, I'm guessing you didn't want it in the first place, but give us a shout, otherwise let's go on eBay as well. Unless one of you guys want it, eh? Or can think of anything really fun for me to do with it. Yeah, that's about it, I suppose. I've just got to get this place tidy so I can actually find stuff. You know, keep 1,000 oven elements. One of the lads that used to come into work on a Saturday, his mum was working in a appliance repair shop, and you know, I kept dragging old ovens into work to you know, do my experiments with, strip them down and take the elements out, and they're just old oven carcasses floating around all over the aircraft hangar. And so when this lad's mum was in the, you know, tidying up the shop before it all got shut down, he asked her, you know, "Do you have any old oven elements?" So he brought in 2 massive boxes full of brand new old stock oven elements. I'm never going to run out. Do I need them all? Yeah, probably not, but they're all different shapes and sizes, so I'm a bit loath to get rid of them because well, I won't. I'm not loath to get rid of them. I'm not going to get rid of them. They're useful. They're one of the things that I'm definitely not going to throw out. Yeah. But I do need to sort things out. I've got a big sack full of bird seed there. I was going to make moonshine out of it. Right, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stop the distilling. I've got enough molasses left. Where's that bucket gone? Somewhere there to do another hit of rum, and then that's it. I'm no longer stilling. But I'm just drinking the tailings. These are actually quite nice out of the last bit of rum I did. And my mate got me a nice moonshine cup for Christmas. Cheers, Robbie. Well, that's about it anyway. I'm doing too much chatting here, aren't I? Yeah. So with a few quid out of all these bits and bobs, I'll get a bulk delivery of plywood and just go do the entire roof on that side and the doors, wall, and redo the roof on this side. I think I'll need quite a few bits of timber as well to do the sides. I'm going to lose a bit of space doing that, but I think it's worth it, to be honest, just to keep things dry, and it'll be a more usable space then, won't it? And then once the wall's covered in ply, I'll be able to actually put a bench along that side or something, won't I? Yeah, cool. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that little update, folks. That's life inside a shipping container, at the cutting edge, at the coal face, if you like. And I'll see you all soon. I probably am not going to have a video on the crane gearbox for quite a while, because this is turning out to be a bit of a mindfuck. But but I'll make sure there's something. Hey, all right. Catch you later, folks. Bye bye.